3, 2, 1. Hi, sports fans, and welcome to this week's Coach's Corner. We're pleased to be joined by head men's basketball coach Clif Carroll. And Coach, the Lobos hit the road again for another long stretch, but the good news is we begin conference play this week at LeTourneau. We played some solid scholarship programs in the first 4 games. Your thoughts as we head into league play this week?
Yeah, I mean, we scheduled a tough schedule. I wanted to find out where we were, and we found out. I mean, those were good teams. Those weren't just run-of-the-mill scholarship teams. Those are all teams that pick in the top half of their league. I mean, heck, UT Permian Basin beats us on Friday and goes and beats Division I UT San Antonio on a Sunday. So, but it was a good experience. We put ourselves in a position where we had to play extremely well just to compete, and we competed. Every game. I think every single one of those games. At some point throughout the meat of the game there, we either had a 1-point lead or we tied it in every single one of those games. So, I think we showed ourselves well. I know the record doesn't look great, but I think we put ourselves in a position to go over to LeTourneau and Tyler, and I think we're ready for conference.
I know a big concern for you right now is our shooting percentage. It doesn't look like we're necessarily taking bad shots, but they're just a tad too strong or just off the front of the rim. How do you get the team to settle down and make those shots that they're capable of making?
No, that's all part of new system, new coach, new system. Some of these guys have never taken some shots in a game like they've taken here. So and it also goes back to in Division III you have the limited practice time as opposed to Division I or Division II. So that'll work itself out. We got good players. We got good kids that can shoot the ball. They just got to get a comfort level with each other and just continue taking good shots. They'll eventually fall.
All right, Coach, an encouraging spot on the stat sheet is the free throws. And you can't talk free throws on this particular team unless you bring Rocky Feliciano into the frame. The kid is shooting lights out. He's perfect on the season, 32 of 32. He broke a conference record last Friday against UTPB, 14 for 14.
Yeah, Rocky just works and works. He was here all summer. I don't think there's a day went by where he didn't see the gym twice every day. And, part of that's just shooting free throws. And I joke with him all the time. He gets off turned sideways, and he's not lined up in the middle of the free throw line. And I said, Rocky, how in the heck do you make all these free throws? But they go in, so I'm going to quit messing with him. 32 for 32 to start the season is an impressive feat. And I would venture to say that there's not many people in the history of basketball ever done that. So, it's pretty impressive. Rocky's a good player for us, and look forward to getting into conference play with him.
Who are some other players, in your opinion, who've really stepped up their game heading into Thursday's contest at LeTourneau?
I think Alex Harrison has shown. One of my concerns coming into the season was just one-on-one matchups, having to guard the other team's best player. And I think in Wayland, Lubbock Christian, and Permian Basin, I've given Alex the opportunity to guard the other team's best player, and he's done a phenomenal job all 3 times. And one of them was a guard, one of them was a forward, one of them was a post, and he can guard all over the court. That's been huge for us, been really big for us. So he's really stepped it up. I think overall, Kalos has probably shot the ball the best from 3-point line. He's just a sophomore, still learning. Turns it over too much, but he's been pretty good too.
How's the overall health of the team so far this week before we kick on LeTourneau?
We had a little flu bug hit us this week, and had a few guys miss practice. They got back in there yesterday. Didn't look good, but they were out there trying to fight through it. Everybody knows how important this is. If we're going to compete for a conference championship, these are two games that we got to go win on the road. And so everybody's pulling. Everybody's getting in there. We get the typical bumps and bruises. I think Mike's a little sore. I think Damian may have tweaked a little ankle, but nothing serious. Nothing's going to hold anybody out. We're gearing up to get on the bus, make that long trip over, and go play LeTourneau on Thursday.
Last question, what will be some keys against LeTourneau and UT Tyler, and even the exhibition game Sunday in Huntsville against Sam Houston State?
I'll be honest with you, I hadn't even looked at Sam Houston State yet. We'll start working on those guys after the Tyler game. But I've watched a lot of film on LeTourneau and Tyler. They both have really good guards. Laterno's got 2 Division I transfers that are just slick, and one old boy, Kohoff, is really shooting the ball well. The other kid, Martin, is quick to the rim, and we're going to have to really step up our defensive efforts, help each other out, because I don't think we have a guy singularly that can keep those guys in front of us. So we're going to have to play good team defense and rebound, and then I'm not really worried about our offense. I think we'll be able to score. It's going to come down to these 2 games to getting stops and getting key stops and try to play the game in the 60s as opposed to the 90s.
All right, folks, don't forget 7:30 p.m. tip-off Thursday night, Laterno and Sul Ross State. And don't forget to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. And for everything related to Sul Ross Athletics, visit the official website of Sul Ross Sports at www.srlobos.com.